What is going on, or should I say, what is going on? WATT guys, good morning. How is it going? This is the last Friday before the New Year's. Last Friday of 2018. So how are we going to end, 2018 with this Friday? Historically, Fridays not my best day, but today we're looking pretty good. I got a few stocks on the watch list today. I'm excited to go over with you guys. I think there's going to be plenty of good opportunities today. Some are saying, it's Fridays, it's the last Friday before, the New Year's and the New Year. It's going to be light volume. I'm not going to say anything about volume, okay? Because with the holiday weekend, I have suspected kind of weak volume as well. And look what we've been seeing. What in the world is going on? I don't know, but let's get into today. So what are we seeing? The traditional Santa Claus stew. What is going on? Oh, short trader didn't have any shares to short on what? Listen. We're going to go over that here in a little bit. WATT for sure. Might do a video lesson on it today as well. I'm not sure if I'm going to trade. We'll see. There's a few good opportunities, but I would definitely want you guys to be able to, just kind of see these things before they happen. Be able to look at the price action and tell what's going on. So we're going to get into that here in a little bit. The traditional Santa Claus rally may have been late arriving, but it certainly made an impact on the past two sessions. Futures are indicating a higher open for Wall Street on Friday. So Santa, he missed Christmas, but he's showing up. He's still making it to the job. So we'll cut him a little slack here, all right? U.S. stock futures were higher this morning after a Thursday rally that was particularly notable. The Dow raced a mid-afternoon 611-point loss, and both the Dow and NASDAQ pointed to their biggest intraday comebacks in a decade. Guys, we are making history. December, the worst Christmas Eve ever. It was on its way to being the worst December since like 1930 something. I surely wasn't around. Now this biggest intraday comebacks in a decade. Actually, on the SPY right now, I'm sitting a little pretty. Okay. Yeah, the SPY right now. Let's take a look at this. I only had 500 shares, but I told you guys about this as well. Hoping you took advantage of it too. Well, I'm up a measly $6,500 on this trade right here. 500 shares at 236. Now SPY, this was a longer term trade. This thing was red 10 days in a row, came right down. I'll tell you why I got into that and why I didn't just sell it right away. When I'm in the penny stock world, I'm buying intraday, selling intraday, right? But SPY, this is not a pump and dump. This is the market. So I plan on holding this for a little bit longer. If we looked at the 3-year chart, we're bouncing right off that 200. Fell for 10 days straight, so I had to scoop that right up. Lewis, what's going on? Good morning. Shore for sure, good morning. Great video on level 2 yesterday. Hey, thanks so much, dude. I didn't know if it was good or not. I just went over kind of what I knew on the level 2, how I thought it would be beneficial. Apparently, it got a lot of good feedback, so we're just going to keep rolling with some of those videos. Someone else, I think Nabila, asked for a times of sale video, so I'll do one on times and sales as well for you guys, and make sure if anyone needs help with anything, we're going to get it covered. I want you guys to have a great 2019. We're all going to have a great 2019. It's going to be good. It's going to be a good one. So that's SPY on that $6,500 there. Paper money, I'll wire that money into my CMAG account. How about that? Alright, so okay. Tom, good morning to you. John Wilson, good morning. Good to see you guys in here. Great to see you guys in here. So with that being said, how about we get into the day? I got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 stocks on the watch list. You know, probably narrow that down to about 2. And hey, John, I saw you did well on MRIN yesterday. Is that right? It's a great job there. Great job there. So what did we go over on Watt? Let's just start with Watt, because that one was pretty amazing. Oh, hotkeys on DOS. Sure, for sure. Yeah, when I go back to CMEG here at the start of the year, we'll do a video on that. That'll help you out. No problem at all. All right. My cat is going crazy at the door. He never wants my attention until I give it to you guys. It's pretty frustrating. All right, WATT. If we look at the long-term chart here, we got this downward trend, right? Got a pretty solid downward trend on it. It's always the least expecting stocks that are going to get short squeezed like that, right? And it's during, you know, if this is how bearish market conditions are like, hey, I'm down, baby. Because it's when everyone is more short biased that we get these squeezes, right? Because more people than not are shorting these stocks. You know, but we didn't break up through this trend. We tested it, kind of retraced that move there. This cat is driving me crazy. You know, really nice move yesterday still. You know, so let's go over, you know, on this chart, let's see here. We got 775. This is holding up pretty strong. We draw that out from about 3 years ago, you know, even to yesterday. You know, 775. It could not close above that there. My cat's paw is like, give me 1 second, guys. I'm sorry. You gotta go. He's getting locked up. Alright. So yesterday, what was going on? At the open on WATT, what were we going over? You know, I told you guys, and this is very similar to how ABI was looking in pre-market as well. Happy kitty, happy life. Happy wife. Yeah, true. Is CMEG offshore, Lewis? Yeah, CMEG is offshore. I did a few videos on CMEG on the account, or on the YouTube channel. You can go and watch those. I think they'll be beneficial to you. So yesterday on WATT, what do we have? 610 resistance on the pre-market. And what was I telling you guys? This was, I did not, you know, I'll be the first to admit, I did not expect this huge move on WATT. What I was saying was, you know, buy at support, you know, sell into resistance, which worked out well, right? Because we had this huge upper shadow at the open. So if you bought at 575 support in the channel, you know, you could sell into resistance, sell into that pop, and you'd be all right. You know, we had that huge upper shadow, and then we retraced, right? We went red on the day. This is where they start trapping shorts, because you go red on the day, and then you come right down to that, you know, bottom channel, 575, where support was in pre-market. But this is the thing you gotta note, guys. These candlesticks, they matter. This candlestick here, we got a long upper shadow on it. What does that signify? Signifying there's a lot of buyers here. A lot of buyers. And we have some solid green candles. A lot of buyers. And a lot of shorts covering on that. You know, and then throughout the day here, you know, just trending upward. And then we channeled again throughout the day, trapping some more shorts in there, you know, with 690 support. And so what's happening right now? We had a little sell-off, so we sold through this trend line here at 690. So where's the next support at? I don't have next support marked off till 610. But Watt's still not done. Or it might not be. I'm not going to predict what's there. I like to predict little intraday moves. So that's what I did yesterday. Off the trend, sell into resistance. That's what I predicted. I couldn't predict this thing was going to $10. I'm not going to pretend like I can. But that's WATT. What's our leading gapper this morning? Is ABIL. ABIL. This one is sitting right now at 247. So this looks eerily similar to WATT yesterday, right? ABIL. kind of got this channel, and notice I got 230 marked off here as support, which has been respecting. If we take a look at the past chart history on this, just pull up the 6-month chart. We got this level right here about 275. This a little, I'm sorry, it's a little bit further off, but 275 is resistance. We'll pull this in a little bit closer. Yep, 20-day right here. 20-day right here, we got 230 marked off. Solid support on this, guys. So this is going to be the bottom of the channel. Once, twice, 3 times, 4, 5, 6. It was support, turned into resistance. Now it's going to serve as support again. So when you break through resistance lines, those areas turn into support. 275 is going to be pretty tough on this, I would say. So this is kind of a 1-to-1 risk reward in my eyes. You know, we got 230 solid support, but we got 275. I mean, 275 is not only chart resistance, but we got the 50-day at 281. So ABIL, you know, this has some tough resistance areas behind, in front of it, and it is a former runner. You know, we do get some pretty nice spikes on it. You see right here once. You know, these are pretty good days as well. A couple bucks. It is a former runner. So this could blow through these tough resistance areas. Right now it's actually at 257. So there's going to be opportunities on this. I'm just here to provide you with the blueprint. You know, what I see, resistance, support areas on it. But that's ABIL, and why is it even up? It's up 33% after the company disclosed that it's 1.5 million outstanding line of credit with an Israeli band. Bank. God, I can't read my own handwriting. It sounds like Israeli band. With an Israeli bank will be repaid. So a private placement of a bunch of shares are going to be priced at $325 is what they're selling those shares at. So they did a recent public offering at that price as well, $325 on ABIL. Yeah, so ABIL, we'll definitely keep that on watch. This is how I'm trading Friday. Now, this might be, you know, an anomaly type of Friday. The market conditions, you know, haven't been the best recently, but Andre, what's going on? Good to see you in here this morning. First time in here. How does the CMEG code work? If you watch the video, it'll in the description on my CMEG promo video. It'll tell you where to send the CMEG Kevin to new accounts at cmelightgroup.com or at gmail.com. You have to look at that there, but basically it's a rebate. You know, so what you'll get, I talked to their sales director and COO, and what you can get there is a rebate. So you'll get $1 off all your shares, you know, under 1,000 shares, and then 0.2 of a penny off, you know, over that. So rather than $3.95 a trade, it'll be $2.95 a trade under 1,000 shares, and then over that, over 1,000 shares, it'll be 0.005 cents a share versus 0.007 cents a share. So on like 2,000 shares, that would be, you know, you'd end up saving $4 on each trade. So you're definitely saving money in the long term. Does that answer your question, Andre? But yep, guys, so that's ABIL and WATT. Got to keep those on watch for sure. And what else do we got to keep our eyes on? What's been moving? Kevin, good morning to you. Andre, yeah, I'm wild too, dude. I was wild when they provided that for all of my all of Avery day trading subscribers. It's like, what in the world? It's a dream come true. Really, really happy for you guys. So ADIL and ABIL. This is weird, and this reminds me of something. There was a stock recently that had this almost the same exact ticker as another stock, and it almost served as a sympathy play just because it was like the same ticker but one letter off. You know, both of these right now, ABIL, this is working. ADIL, this one is a recent runner we also have to keep on our watch list. ADIL, this is going to be one that, guys, I really want you to focus on. Not a lot of people are looking at that at this morning, but please keep ADAD, D as in dog, on your watch list. ADIL, because what do we have this week? Starting with Monday, we had a nice spike, pull back. Tuesday, nice spike, pull back. Wednesday, sorry, that was Monday here. Yeah, Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, and then Thursday we had a spike at the start of the day. All this week, guys, we've had spikes right at the start of the day. Every single day this week. Some have been larger than others, but what are we sitting at right now as well? Like, I got the chart pulled up here. We're sitting at 550 support. Okay? 550 support. This is really nice support here. If I was trading this, in which I might, this is a great level to be getting in this stock. You know, at least a few hundred shares to kind of retest that $6 area. See if that's going to retest that $6 area, or at least previous day close. You know, right around 580, 575. So we got really good 550 support on it, guys. Just keep this on watch. See if we're going to get back up to those levels around $6. And if nothing else starts taking on off, like WATT or ABIL, then ADIL certainly can get it. It's been a hot stock this entire week. So I really want you guys to be watching this. SRE, what's up, man? Good to see you in the chat today. Any update on WATT? And Kevin, let me answer that real quick. Do all these stocks over $3 have a 6-to-1 margin at CMEG? Kevin, I can't tell you 100%. I'm almost certain they do. I can't remember if it's over stocks over 3 or 2. It's one of those. You're on the right track there. And I should definitely know that. All stuff. But with the 6-to-1 margin, you got to have over $2,500 in your account, which is pretty incredible. 6-to-1 margin for it actually being like a very reputable broker. I mean, it's not. I'm not going to call any brokers out, but some of them give you like 50-to-1 leverage, but you wouldn't want to go there. K-Ball, I've never noticed issues with margin, unlike Short Trader that limits margin on any cheap stocks moving. Yeah, I've heard horror stories there. Yeah, if people got a bunch of money at Short Trader, it might not be a problem, but for some of us guys that, at least me, they ain't got all that money. I work pretty hard at all this stuff, and then to not be making money, I kind of scratch my head sometimes. My bank account's going down and I'm working my butt off. Yeah, good stuff. Cool. So any update on WATT is what Ree asked. Short Trader has 1-to-1 on ABIL this one. God, dude. I'm sorry. That is not fun. That is not fun. WATT re-asked about. Let's pull it up. You think there's still shorts trapped in this, guys? You think it's going to have round 2? Yeah, that's so crazy. Honestly, guys, and I'm not saying this just because I'm in good relations with CMEG, but it's a really good place to be. I'm not gonna lie. When I started trading, it was $10 a trade, $20 a round trip. I tried to commit myself to finding the best deal for you guys I could. And I was like, I work all day. I was bussing tables all day for 20 bucks. I can't just place a trade for for 20 bucks commission. Like I don't want you guys to have to do that. So that's trying to change the game for you guys. Yeah, awesome, Kayvon. Thanks for sharing that. Yeah, so this is what I'm seeing on WATT. We got to get back over this upper trend line here. It's not done. I mean, it's not done. This is just the anomaly. The what is going on? WATT. I'm really interested to see what's going to happen here, because oftentimes on Fridays what we see is kind of like morning spikes on some of the recent gainers. So WAT obviously was a big gainer yesterday, went up nearly 50% intraday. I mean, there's definitely going to be opportunities on it today, so we could see, the morning spike. I would be interested in it if it kind of sold off at the start of the day. Maybe down to 650. But of course, that 610 level we got marked off, that was pre-market's resistance. That's definitely going to be a tough area as well to break under. So that's the game plan there. As far as how much further does it have in it, that's a tough question to ask. 793 is the 50-day. It couldn't break through that yesterday. It definitely tried, pulled all the way back down under. It's still on that downward trend, on the daily chart. We'll see what it's got left in it. We'll see how much gas is left in it. Okay, WATT is still available at SureTrader, right? B, that's what you said. WATT available there too. So some guys, some amateurs are like, they're probably really trapped in this. They probably not only blew up their account, but they blew up more than their account. But let's keep going through our list, guys. Let's keep going through our list. This might be a sleeper, so I'll go ahead and point it out. Stu will probably move from ST. Yeah. I'm afraid that's what most people end up doing there, right? I've heard of some good experiences there, but not everybody, of course. Not most people. It doesn't seem like they have the best experience. AEY. Let's take a look at AEY. This one's up 21.6%. Most of you guys probably didn't see this one up this morning. There's not a lot of activity here. The company announced plans to sell its cable TV segment operations to Leveling 8. I guess that's Leveling 8's another company for $10.8 million. This is a sleeper. AEY is definitely a sleeper. This one's not gapping up a lot. If we look at the past chart history on it, I'll just go ahead and pull that up for you guys. AEY, past chart history. You see, this one has some spikes in the past before. Granted, not a whole lot. The biggest former runner, but definitely keep this one on watch. As it's sitting now, right above its 50, 213. It's got news. Doesn't have a lot of volume at all pre-market. Just keep it on watch at the start. See if we get any volume, any hype here. To maybe test like 162, 175, 162 is the pre-market high right now. See if that gets any volume there. Alright, and then what else are we looking at, fellas? So QTM, is that what I put? Yeah, QTM. This one is getting a little bit of activity here as well in pre-market. Let's pull up the float on this one. QTM. Go over here to quick look. QTM floats about 25 million. All right, that's what WATT was. So QTM. They secured a $210 million long-term financing to repay existing debt and provide foundation for growth. That don't sound like a good PR to me. What about you guys? It almost sounds like I only got 4 minutes left here. Shoot, the market opens. All right, we gotta hurry up. So QTM, I mean, that pretty much sounds like they're getting another credit card to pay off a credit card. Don't sound too good to me. Financing to pay off debt. Ooh, 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 ooh. All right. So what are our main watches today, guys? What's our main watches today? We got WATT, ABIL, and ADIL. I would say those are going to be really the stocks to keep definitely on the forefront of our watch list. Then we got some sleepers, definitely like AEI. Josh, what's going on? Good to see you in here this morning. VTVT, yeah, that one's getting a little pre-market activity as well. VTVT. What's going on VTVT? VTVT, it's at 150. What concerns me here is just it's getting some pre-market activity, but what concerns me is what on the daily we got incredible resistance areas. I mean, incredibly tough resistance areas. $2, 195, 219. We'll see. It's getting a little bit of activity. We'll keep that on watch. Thanks for pointing that out, Josh. Getting some activity there on VTVT. Throw that on the watch list there. Alright, John, have a great weekend, dude. Have a great weekend. Let me know how you do today. But just to review the morning, guys, my favorite stock really is ADIL. ADIL, this one 550. We're looking pretty solid here for a nice bounce. Got some solid support. That's probably what I'm gonna see what ABIL does at the start. You know, sometimes I'll look at these and see, you know, what if they're just fading on off or if they actually end up getting the volume on them. But we got great support on ADIL around this 550 area. We gotta break through this upper trend, right? We draw this down. We gotta break through that strong. Kind of like a bull flag here, right? That's my favorite. Of course, ABIL is looking awfully similar to WATT yesterday in pre-market. We'll obviously keep that one on watch too. Any questions at all, guys? We got about a minute until the market opens. So I'm going to switch everything out and get ready to start trading. Alright, guys. If not, I will see you all Monday morning. Have a great weekend.